Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Boost. Almost couldn't open the fan. Peekaboo, I see you because I thought for sure, because I couldn't open the fan, I thought for sure I was gonna, ow, hit the wall. I thought for sure I was gonna lose it. Okay, now I gotta start the whole intro over. Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Boost. Peekaboo, I see you because I'm YouTube famous now. Available Christmas 2027 and a half BC, the album. Dad, shimmy, shimmy, AF. Listen up. I'm not a fool. I just want some respect. So close the door if you want me to respond. Hell yeah! Because prophecy is my middle name. Get a little caterpillar going in there too for Reeby Jackson. Because prophecy is my middle name. My last name is Control. No, my first name ain't Baby. It's Janet. Miss Jackson, if you're nasty. Boost. Yo, Janet, I'm about to get this. You want this, but do you really think that you can get this at first this test? Whew, I'm out of breath. Now you want to kiss this. Tell them, girls. Too late, you miss this. Because we need a man that's swift, quick, and clever, ready at the drop of a dime to do whatever, not trying to front or fake to save face, because I'm with that day, anytime, any place. Tell him, Jay, you want this? Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. Woo! I am out of breath just from some singing. I am so in fitness shape, you have no idea. I'm so out of breath from just singing those songs. It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine. Let me just tell you the songs I've been listening to while I was preparing for this video. And by preparing, I mean, I actually put some product in my hair because the last time I posted a picture on my Instagram with my hair done, somebody DM'd me and they go, Peter, I thought that you were like going bald because you always wear a hat in all your videos. First of all, okay, I think that men that are going bald are very attractive. So I would own that all day long if I was going bald. But no, I'm not going bald at all. I started getting a receding hairline about 15 years ago, and then it just kind of stopped. So it just kind of stopped, right? I don't know. But anyway, I got my haircut today. So what do we think? Glamour, couture, I don't know. I don't know much about clothes, but my hair looks fierce. But anyway, true story though, my hair started turning grayish white when I was about 23 or 24 years old. And then I got it colored for years and years and years and years. And then, when we were, right after our wedding in 2011, when we were in Las Vegas, Nevada, I had forgotten to bring my, my trimmers to, because at that point I didn't have a beard. And so we were laying by the pool and it was like the third day. And I was like, you're either going to grow a beard out or you got to shave. And so I said to my husband, I said, what do you think about me growing out a beard out? And he was like, I think that would be kind of sexy. I think, I'd like it. So when I grew my beard out, I've told this story so many times, but when I grew my beard out, it started coming in like salt and pepper, but I was still getting my hair colored. So it was like brown and then salt and pepper. And so I came back and I kind of like, I got it colored like one more time. And then I was talking to my dad one day and my dad was like, Pete, just let it. My dad calls me Pete. And he was like, Pete, just let it go. He was like, just let it go. So I have. And now it's completely white. I watched so many TV shows and movies this weekend. By the way, my Sister Wives coverage will be over on my Peter Watches TV channel today from last night's episode. If you also are a Sister Wives fan like I am, and well, not a Sister Wives TV show fan, maybe not a fan of the Sister Wives or Cody Brown, but if you're a fan of the show, as I'm watching it, I comment and take pictures of funny things that I notice. For example, we're going to talk about Instagram here in just a second, but for example, I posted, let me get it up here, this picture, you probably can't see it, of Cody Brown, and I said, girl, bye, is what I said last night. So anyway, let me get back to what this video is about today. Okay, so here we go, pull all that up. Did you guys have a good weekend? Oh my God, I had a good weekend, but I would have liked to have gotten a little bit more relaxation and rest. Isn't that always how it is? You have all these plans, you think you're going to do this, you think you're going to do that, and then it never happens, you know what I mean? But anyway, how are you guys doing today? So today I was going to make an AITA video, which is, am I the a-hole? You know what I mean? Have you guys seen those on Reddit? I've done a couple of them so far. So I think I'm going to try to do like 1 or 2 a week over here. By the way, I have such a fun video that I'm going to try to pre-film for Halloween, because Halloween's my favorite holiday. So I'm going to try not to film any videos on Halloween except for my vlog. We're going over to my cousin's house, my cousin Caroline. We're going over there for chilly Halloween dinner, and I'm real excited about all that. So I'm going to try to just watch Halloween-y movies and hang out with Boo Radley, little dog that day, and all that kind of stuff. But what was I saying? What was I saying? My weekend, Halloween. Oh, I got really fun video to do for Halloween, so stay tuned for that. It'll be up on Halloween. But anyway, I was going to do this AITA video. That's Am I the A-hole, okay? But I didn't want to do it today because I'm trying to come up with a theme song for my AITA videos. So as I was getting ready to do this video that I'm going to do today, which is addressing all the drama in the entire world. Oh my God. So anyway, as I was coming up with that today, I was in the bathroom and I was like trying to come up with like, you know, I really should probably work for an advertising agency because I can just come up with like these little jingle jangles all the time, you know? So I came up with this song. Now tell me what you think, but you write your own version and submit it into the suggestion box, which I don't know is where, okay? Or I don't know. Leave it in the comment section below or stuff it up here. I don't care. But anyway, here you ready? Here's the AITA jingle. It goes like this. I'm an a-hole, you're an a-hole, let's be a-holes together. No, that's not how it went because that doesn't rhyme that well. Okay. I'm an a-hole, you're an a-hole, let's all be a-holes together. Or something like that. Isn't that pretty good? No, I think that's pretty good. But then I wanted to include, because they have all these, like if you read the AITA Reddit, they have all these like things like OP is original poster. Well, I guess that's just on, that's on Reddit and period. But NTA means not the a-hole, okay? Oh, so then I have to work that into the song, right? So like, this is how the song should go. Am I the a-hole? Are you the a-hole? Are we a-holes together? Not the a-hole? That doesn't really work either, does it? I need a lyricist. Could you help me if you're a lyricist out there? Please help me. Don't cry. So if y'all don't know the don't cry thing, okay, let me tell the story about don't cry because every other video that I've talked about it on, people think it's hilarious. Okay. I don't know why. When I told this story like a month or two ago, I thought I had told it years ago, but on my vlog, but I don't know, but everybody thought it was so hilarious, okay? So let me tell the don't cry story and then we'll get into the, people are like, what is this video? I came here for the drama. After 8 years, you came here for the drama. Well, girl, we're gonna bring it. I'm gonna bring a lot of opinions for you today about Mr. Beast and Rosanna Pansino and Jeffree Star and Trisha Paytas. We're gonna get into all that in just a second. But here's the don't cry story, okay? So my cousin Caroline and I were driving down the street one day. She's always coming up with all these ideas of videos that she thinks I should do because she watches the TikTok. And so she thinks that the TikTok translates to YouTube. She don't get it, okay? And so she's like, oh my God, you need to do this. Like whenever we're out shopping and I'm trying to find stuff to review for my review channel. So by the way, if you didn't know, I have 7 channels, okay? I have a vlog channel every day. I've been vlogging long over there. People say it's like a podcast. They just put it on and they listen, they do their makeup or they cook or they clean their house. It's like me just telling stories of my life. It's like, I've been filming like an hour and a half over there, though. I just sit on my front porch. It's so much fun. It's like, you know, I bring my coffee, you bring whatever, and then we just kind of sit there and we have a conversation together. It's real fun, you know? But anyway, I got 7 channels, and one of them is a review channel. So my cousin Caroline, she's always like, oh, this is really big on TikTok. You should review it. You'll get 10,000 views on it. I'm like, girl, no review of mine is getting no 10,000 views, okay? I don't care what it is. It's always the Takis, too. I think I reviewed every single flavor of Taki. I just did the Takis waves not too long ago. I think I reviewed every single flavor of Taki that's out there. But anyway, so we were driving down the street and she's like, have you seen these TikToks where people paint each other, but then they don't see the painting until they turn it around at the very end and they're both surprised about like how you painted the other person. You know, it's supposed to be real funny and stuff like that. I said, well, I didn't see it on TikTok, I don't think, but maybe I did. I don't know. Somebody sent me something about it. I saw it on the Instagram or something where people are doing, they're like, oh my God, it's so funny. Look how you paint. But anyway, Caroline's like, oh my God, we should do that. That'd get you 1 million views. I'm like, okay, first of all, I don't think I've ever had a video that's ever hit 1 million views ever, okay? But I am sure, and I would put all my money and all my life savings on the fact that me and my cousin Caroline doing that video would not be getting 1 million views, okay? But that doesn't mean I wouldn't do it. I think that'd be fun to do, you know? So I just like to have fun in my channels. So Caroline and I might do that video, but I was telling her because it reminded me of back in the day. My ex, who is very artistically talented, okay? Fantastic artist. And he always wanted to like be painting pictures together. He thought this was like, you know, that would be so romantical and things like that. So we would go to the Michaels or whatever, and we would like get canvases and easels and whatever, and then we would paint. I was not any good at it, okay? I took drawing and painting like my first year of college and had the big portfolio, and I can remember like walking into class 18 years old with my friend, and we had like e-parking, which was like 9 miles away, and so she'd park her car and we'd walk in, and in the middle of February, we're like both like holding our portfolios, slipping and sliding with, you know, like holding cigarettes in our hand and cups of coffee in the other one from the gas station. It was a mess, okay? And I had this big portfolio. I kept that portfolio in my basement. Seriously, I think I finally got rid of it like 6 months or a year ago, okay? I had my drawings from when I was 18 years old of like my hand. When you have to like draw your hand, you know, I was horrible at it. Oh my God, I was so horrible at it. But I always kind of wanted to think that I was an artist. You know, I thought that'd be kind of fun. You go through that phase, you know, where you think that you're like going to be an artist or something like that. I never in a million years, if you said 20 some years, well, God, that's almost 30 years. Be longer than 30 years, because I'll have been in December, if I make it, because we don't borrow time in recovery, but December 17th, if I make it, I'll have been sober 30 years. Isn't that crazy? Some of you aren't even 30 years old. Oh my God, I got sober before you were born. My sister-in-law Jessie, her birthday is my sobriety birthday, and she was a year old when I got sober. I'm like, girl. So anyway, but happy birthday, Jesse, and happy, well, if we make it, you know, so anyway, but if I make it there, then I'll be sober 30 years. It's kind of crazy. People ask me all the time, they're like, are you going to do something different? I'm like, probably not drink. I mean, I don't know. Like, no, I don't think I'm going to do anything big for my 30th birthday, you know? We get a daily reprieve, one day at a time. But it is kind of strange, you know, that I've been sober for that long. But anyway, so my ex and I, was I telling stories about that? Why was I going all the way back to that, though? Something, it doesn't matter. Oh, wanted to be an artist when I was, like, in early college and stuff like that. You know, I changed my major, like, 10 times. But anyway, my ex, he always wanted to do these painting things. So this one day, he was like, let's just pick, I think it was a dictionary. It might have just been some random book. I don't know. But he was like, let's just like go through it like, and pick a word. And then that's the word we're going to paint. Okay. And I said, okay. So we were like, our easels were like facing each other so we couldn't see each other's paintings. Right. And so the word that he picked was sadness. So he shows his painting at the end, okay? Like, now, I told y'all, okay, my ex, very artistically talented, okay? Like, my husband, very artistically talented. Peter Monn, I can't even do latch hook, okay? I fuck up some latch hook. I do. I used to want to do the latch hook all the time. We would go to the same Michael's on a Sunday after we went to Forbidden City Buffet, you know, which is why I'm on a weight loss journey now, because I was so, you know, had gained so much weight. I try to watch certain words because certain words are so triggering to people. But anyway, I was heavy, okay? I was real heavy. So anyway, but we go to the Forbidden City Buffet. Oh my God, I love that buffet so much. They had the magic eye pictures on the wall where you like look at them. I never got them. And then all of a sudden a dinosaur just popped out. You'd be like, oh shit, a dinosaur. You know what I'm talking about? Like in that movie Clerks or Mallrats or whatever it is. But anyway, we go to the Forbidden City Buffet, and then I didn't think I was going to tell all this. I thought this video was going to be like 20 minutes long today because I was going to answer some like what y'all wanted me to talk about this week. So anyway, we go to the Forbidden City Buffet. Oh my God, I love that. That was before I was a vegetarian, okay? And listen, okay, that crab meat rangoon and that General Tso's chicken and whatever, however you pronounce it, oh my God, I eat it all up. And they have these little like biscuit things. Oh my God, I love that so much. But anyway, we go to the Forbidden City Buffet, and then we would go to the Michael's, and we get a craft to do, okay? And my craft was always latch hook. No, it was, girl, because I thought I was going to be making me pillows. We're going to have pillows all over the house and stuff like that. Needlepoint. Oh my God, I was going to needlepoint me some pillows and stuff, you know? But then we would go to the Best Buy. This is before streaming services, okay? Y'all don't know what you have today. This is before streaming services. If you relate to this, let me know. Then we would go to Best Buy, and we would buy, like, an entire show, okay? Because we were off Sundays and Mondays. So we would buy an entire show, like The Amazing Race, or we got started watching Lost together at the end of our relationship. But we would get, like, The Amazing Race, or what's the one with Tyra Banks? What's that show? America's Next Top Model and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, and then we would binge watch a show, like, on DVD while we were doing our crafts. And snacks. We had to have snacks, too. Snacks were very, very important. But anyway, so there's one time he was like, let's do this painting. So we did this painting about sadness and all this kind of stuff, right? So he turns this painting around, okay? And the painting is like, it's like the view if you were standing on the ocean and there was like a thunderstorm over the ocean, and it's like the changing of the color of the ocean and things like that, you know? I mean, you just got sad looking at it. You did, okay? You felt like you were at somebody's funeral or something like that. You just look at it and just get sad. I mean, I got sad. I almost started to cry just looking at it. It was so sad. I was like, damn, he embraced sadness. Like, he got it. He got the assignment, girl. You know what I mean? And he's like, well, let me see your... I was like, no, I don't want to... No, my painting is just not finished yet. He goes, come on now. He's like, we've been painting for like 5 hours or something at that point, you know? He's like, show me your painting. So I turned it around, okay? And this was my painting. I told y'all I'm not artistically inclined. I'm not, okay? So I painted this. I have it, I think, in the basement somewhere. I gotta find it. If I still have this painting, I'm gonna show it. But I painted this, like, so the canvas was like this big, right? And I painted this big eye in the middle of it, you know, because I loved, back in the day, when I was, like, in high school, like in notebooks and stuff, I loved to draw trees, because you could do all the branches, and then flowers with all the different petals on it, and eyes. And eyes kind of are like petals. I even think I did some flowers that the petals were eyes, and things like that. And then you put the long lashes on it and stuff like that. But I could do an eye like nobody's business. Okay, I could do an eye like nobody's business. So I drew this big eye on there, and she had big long lashes and stuff like that, right? And then she had one tear coming down, and it was like, bloop, bloop. It was like these big teardrops, right? And then on the top, and down to the side, it said, "Don't cry." Oh my God, I took it so seriously, though. I did at the time. And so it said, there was this big eye with like this tear going down the side. And then on the side and down the picture, it said, oh, for you watching this video, it'd be like, "Don't cry." Okay. And it said, "Don't cry." And so he like looked at it and he said it just in that voice. That's not how he sounded, but that's how he did it, just in that voice. And he goes, "Don't cry." And then this was like this inside joke for us forever. Okay. That like anytime anything would get real serious, he'd be like, "Don't cry." So I said it in one of my vlogs not too long ago or something. I was telling the story. And now all these people, it's like this inside joke for them and their families and workplaces. People are like, "Oh my God, I told all my work people about it." Now we're all like, "Don't cry, don't cry." So anyway, that's the story about Don't Cry. You want to hear about the drama of this week? Who care? Who care? Drama is dead. Drama is dead, girl. It is dead. That's why I'm going over the Am I the A-hole? It is kind of dead, and I don't care, you know, because I got 7 channels, so I can do whatever I want on all my channels. But anyway, so I put this Instagram. Well, I put a lot of things up on Instagram last night. Okay, so here we went and we early voted yesterday after brunch. Only took us 15 minutes. Here's me and my husband after we early voted. And then we went to the car wash. And so this is all exciting stuff you get on my Instagram. Okay, and so that there's that. And then at the end, I said to my husband, I said, "Are they going to have," because I hadn't been in a car wash in forever. And I said, "Do they still have the stuffed animals?" He goes, "I don't think so." Then sure enough, they have the stuffed animals. Can you see that? It's a little penguin. Okay, and then at the end, there's this gal. Do you see her? She's like hanging out there. Okay, and I put on here, Sobbin' Robin from Sister Wives has had it. She has had it, girl. She is hiding from Cody Brown at the car wash. And here she is hiding from Cody Brown at the car wash. And she is like, "Girl, I have had it." And then I put taking suggestions for videos on my drama channel this week. Okay, so there you can answer and all that kind of stuff. Okay, then the next one was Cody Brown. I put "Girl, bye." And then the next one I think was a question too. Oh, because someone in my asked me for drama. They said, "How about a Q&A? You haven't done a Q&A for a while." So I said, someone asked for a Q&A, so let's do one. Anything goes. So you guys still got, well, by the time this gets up, you'll probably have you about 10 hours. You can go over there and ask me any question you want to know. Oh, and then this little dog. I love that little dog animation. You get a lot of that kind of stuff on my Instagram. A lot of, like, you know, illustrations and stuff like that. Okay, but let's go back over here for a second. Hold on a second. Let's go back to my... Okay, taking suggestions for videos this week. So I thought I'd just go through here, and I would give you quick responses to what I think about this drama, if I even know anything about it or not. And then if you guys want me to talk fuller about it, if you guys want me to talk more fully about it, I will. Put it in the comment section below. So, somebody said, Halloween candy haul review. I don't know. I just love you. Oh, I love you too, girl. Hey, we are forever good Judies. I love you too. Halloween candy haul. Well... I guess I could. My husband brought home a bunch of Halloween candy that he got from work, and then he was like, "We'll just take it to Caroline's house." So I don't really have, I mean, I got a haul. I'm doing a haul today, a sweater haul. I bought a bunch of sweaters for winter, and I'm doing a sweater haul over on my Peter Does Stuff channel today. So if you want to see a haul, I do about, out of the 7 days a week, I do about 4 or 5 hauls a week over there. I love the hauls. Oh my God, I do. Anytime I go to the grocery store, I order something from Amazon, I don't care, okay? Dog food, I did a whole dog haul over there last week. I love it so much. Okay, let's get to the next question. Can we talk about how people became so ignorant to real life SHIT and how socials caused it? Girl, that's deep. That's a deep shit for a drama video. Why, girl? Okay. Can we talk about how people became so ignorant to real life SHIT and how socials caused it? Well, I do think that people care more about the likes and all that than they do really about the issues. I don't think people really want to have a conversation. I don't think people really want to walk in somebody else's shoes or hear somebody else's point of view or whatever anymore. I think that's the truth, you know? I don't think people really want to hear what somebody else... I'm not talking about your opinion, okay? Everybody's got opinions. Like, opinions are like assholes. We all got them, okay? I'm talking about what's your life experience. Tell me what your life is like having walked in your shoes, because I don't know, okay? I only know what my life experience is like walking in my shoes, you know? And very rarely do people ever ask me what my life experience is like, you know? People want to tell me, people a lot want to tell me about how I should live my life or what I should do, but they don't know how I ended up where I am today. And I'm sure that's the same with you. I'm sure a lot of people want to tell you how you should live your life or what you should do with your life when people don't know how you got where you got. I think the one thing about social media is that people that don't know how to have conversations or people that are afraid to have conversations hide behind fake profile accounts and spout off their stuff just to try to anger and piss off people. And I think people that don't care to show their face and will show their face just care about the likes and, oh, I got so many likes on this, so that must mean I'm right. Likes don't mean you're right about anything. It just means that 1,000 people agree with you, okay? But there might be 10,000 people that don't. You don't know, okay? But I think we have gotten away. You know, when I was like in college, you know, and things like that, before and after I got sober, we'd just sit around. Before I got sober, we'd sit around and drink and have, you know, discussions about things. After I got sober, we'd sit around sober and drink coffee and have discussions about things. I don't feel like we have discussions about things anymore. I feel like we just want to tell somebody when they're wrong. You know what I mean? And instead of just having a discussion about it. I mean, I think that's probably one of the biggest misconceptions on my channel. I don't ever tell anybody how to feel. I say quite a bit. Watch who you want to watch. Follow who you want to follow. This is just my opinion. Please share your opinion in the comment section below. You know, please share your comment section below. But I don't think we really want to have conversations with people anymore. We just want to tell people that they're wrong, you know? Because if they're wrong, then that makes us right. I don't know. Am I wrong? Probably. You'll probably all be like, no, you're wrong. I don't know. Okay, somebody said Beyonce being thanked at every award show. Is she, girl? I don't know anything about Beyonce. I mean, I liked that Destiny's Child. I said this in a video, and people were like, I went back and tried to find that. That's not true. Destiny's Child was on an episode of Oprah, okay? And they had, what was the song? Crazy in Love, I think it was what they sang. And they did this, they came out, and then these treadmills were built, okay, into the stage. I saw this like years ago. And the treadmills were built into the stage, and then they had these fans on them. So when they all walked out, okay, I'm kind of a Kelly Rowland fan myself. But anyway, so they all walked out, and their hair was blowing, and it looked like they were walking in place. And I said that in a video, and somebody said that's not true. That video, that doesn't exist. And I went and looked it up in like 5 minutes. It took me like 5 minutes to look that up. It sure does exist. It's right there out there on YouTube. I saw it, everything. The treadmills, you could see them in the stage on the Oprah and everything like that. I don't know much about Oprah. I don't know much about Oprah these days either. I don't know much about Beyonce. I don't keep up with all that kind of stuff. And I sure as shit don't care if Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez are getting divorced. I didn't even care if they got married, okay? Do you? Do somebody. I don't know, okay? I don't care about a lot of shit, okay? It's weird the stuff that I do care about, you know? Like, we talk about Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I mean, they are bringing the drama this year, but I think somebody asked me about that for my Q&A. But anyway, you know, it's interesting the stuff that I do. I don't know anything about Beyonce. I've seen some things that she's all tied up into that P. Diddy thing. Is that true? Is that not true? See, I don't even care enough to look, okay? But I do Google shit like, do snakes poop? I've had to Google it more than once because sometimes I forget. Like, do they? Like, I don't remember if they do or not. So then I have to go back and I'm like, I'm pretty convinced that they do, you know? And if I don't, then when I say something, somebody will be like, Peter, it says right, poops, snakes poop. And then they like quote me something. I'm like, you literally Googled this and just copy and pasted what you Googled. Like, I could have done that, okay? That don't make you a straight A student in the drama class, okay? Just because you went over to the Google. We can all use the Google. I don't know. Some people don't seem like they can use the Google, but I can use the Google. But anyway, I don't know. Is Beyonce being thanked for everything? I don't know. I don't really care about that. I don't understand why they would. But anyway, even at the Country Music Awards, is she? I guess she didn't get, that album didn't get nominated, then people were all up in arms about her album didn't get nominated for album, something. I don't know about all that. I don't care about Beyonce, if you want to know the truth. Somebody said, I'm catching up on missed Jen Loves videos, and it's Jaclyn Hill going on podcasts and is lying her ass off. Well, I have not watched Jen Loves videos in a while. I have a video actually written on my notes right there because somebody was like, you've got to watch this. It's something about YouTube. And Jen covered it over there. And so I used to watch every single one of her videos. I haven't watched a lot of YouTube videos in a while from anybody. So I got to go back in and I got to start watching people. And she's one of them that I wanted to catch up on. She did a fantastic series on James Charles. She did a Chef's Kiss series on James Charles. But I did not know that she did the video. Did I know that Jaclyn Hill was going on podcasts and lying since 2015? I mean, girl, that does not surprise me, okay? The same person said Mr. Beast, KSI, and Logan Paul with their moldy Lunchlays. Now, I have seen ROSANNA PANSINO come out and talk about these Lunchables or whatever, their Lunchlays or whatever. Okay, so I can't remember where I was. I was somewhere, gas station or something, and I saw those Mr. Beast candy bars. I almost got them to review them, and I was like, oh no, she's problematic these days. No, girl, So anyway, but I have to tell you, okay, listen, my friend Tanya Jean, she says your opinion can change at a moment's notice, okay? You can change your opinion at a moment's notice. So I have to be honest with you. I'm not a huge watcher of ROSANNA PANSINO. I don't really I covered her, and I'm like, no, because I got a lot wrong, and I ain't covering her no more. But I do have some opinions about it, okay? So at first, when she came out and she started covering all this Mr. Beast stuff, I just kind of, because I don't know much about the situation, I kind of was like, is this just because she's real pissed at Mr. Beast because of the games from like 2 years ago or something? Like, I didn't really understand it, right? But then she came out and she said something like, you know, all these other channels can talk about shit. I'm going to talk about shit too. Basically, like, y'all have cornered me in a corner that I'm the Baker nice girl. And you know what? There's more to me than that. And I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. And I was like, oh, girl, I don't know how she said it, but something like that. And I was like, I'm kind of living for this, okay? I am kind of like living for this. It's, you know, it's like Jen on Real Housewives of Orange County. I was kind of like, all right, girl, you talk about what you want to talk about. It is your fucking channel. It is your fucking, you have built your career, okay? You talk about what I kind of live for it. I do. And she will not back down. She will not back down at all. You know, I kind of live for it. So, all right, Rosanna. I know that probably, was that not a popular opinion? I don't know. I don't know much about it. But I did see that she's exposed. And, you know, this is the crazy thing about this, right? When you think about these Lunchlays, and somebody said she wouldn't, like, show the unedited footage of her opening the package, and then she showed the unedited footage. I was like, girl, she came. She came prepared, okay? ROSANNA PANSINO came prepared. But you know what's interesting to me about this is, you know, what was it, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, Lipstick Gate or something like that, that Jaclyn Hill, okay, got completely canceled, and her cosmetic company and all that kind of stuff, which she never owned anyway, because of supposed mold and hairs and things like that. I think Robbie DeChristie referred to them as hairy lipsticks because she just happened to have her microscope sitting by the table, you know. But anyway, everybody's coming out with molds and hairs and fuzzies and all this kind of stuff. That was such a huge deal, you know, that Jaclyn Hill had to come out and reimburse everybody. And that was makeup, okay? Now, don't nobody want to put no makeup on their face because it can cause, you know, skin reactions and things like that. It's got a bunch of weird shit in it, okay? But I can tell you right now, back in the day before I was a vegetarian, I sure did like a good Lunchable, okay? And I'm telling you right now, if I opened a Lunchable and it had some mold on the cheese, okay, I'm not even talking about, that is some weird shit, okay? And nobody is saying anything about it except for ROSANNA PANSINO. They aren't doing like a, what is that, not the FTC, the FDA or whatever, Food and Drug Administration, isn't recalling those things? People don't think this is a big deal, that people are eating moldy shit? Oh my God. Jaclyn Hill was canceled for that makeup, and like, not a lot of people are talking about this. It kind of baffles me. So if y'all want me to do that video, I'll look into it a little bit more, but I don't know that much about it. Okay. Do you have a hall pass celebrity and who it is? Now, I mean, my husband and I, we both have celebrities we think are attractive, you know? I mean, there's people that I think are attractive, but it's interesting because we both kind of think the same kind of people are attractive. Who did I, oh my God, the guy that's in, what's his name? Daniel Craig. Oh, I've always thought he was super good looking. All my guys kind of have the same look, you know? They're always kind of like older, beard and things like that. Alex's is kind of the same too. But celebrity hall pass, like, you mean, if honest to God, if Daniel Craig knocked on my door, could I fuck him and my husband would be okay with it? No, you're still fucking somebody, okay? Like, I think the celebrity hall pass thing is interesting because it's kind of like, but if it really happened, would you be okay with your husband or wife fucking that person? No, you wouldn't be okay with it, no matter what kind of celebrity they are. At the end of the day, you know, it's a body, you know what I mean? No, so we don't have no celebrity hall pass or anything like that. I mean, we might have to change some things about a relationship and talk about doing somebody together, something like that. But we don't do that today, you know. But I'm telling you, if Daniel Craig knocked on her door, I don't know, the rules might change. Okay, somebody said a rant video. I got a rant video coming for you on Thursday. That's my Halloween rant video. Moldy Lunchly, somebody said, okay. Oh my God, somebody said Brianna chicken fry controversy. This is so weird. This is going to stop in just a second. Hold on a second. I got to post. Okay, I'm back. So this is so weird. So my cousin, like I said, she watches all that TikTok stuff, right? And I said, who do you think I should talk about since you watch all this TikTok stuff? She goes, Brianna chicken fry. And I go, who the fuck is Brianna chicken fry? And what? I thought it was that song from the Zac Brown band, or that chicken fry. Do you remember that song? I was like, why? And she goes, I don't know. That's just what everybody calls her. And I call her that Brianna chicken fry too. And then she's trying to tell me the whole story about it. And I'm so confused. It was on the heels of us talking about Miss Peaches. Is it related somehow to the guy that owns Miss Peaches or something like that? Because I feel like the Barstool Sports, I feel like that's how we got talking about it. But I don't know nothing about that, okay? But we can go in. Somebody was telling me I should talk about that Aspen over to, I don't know who that person is, okay? I don't know. I like to go to Aspen. We should do a skiing trip. That would be fun. But anyway, I don't know these people, okay? I don't know who Brianna chicken fry is, okay? Chicken fry! James Charles' new song. Does she have one? Okay, good for her, girl. She on the Billboard 100. What's it about? Dipping into somebody's DMs? I don't care, okay? I do not care. Somebody said Liam Payne, mysterious death. I'm not going to comment on that. I think it's so sad and I think it's so tragic. I'm not going to, I mean, this is drama, you know? What does Swoop say? I love the saying that Swoop says. It's not drama, it's serious or something like that. What does she say? I know somebody will put it in the comment section below. But yeah, I mean, I'm not going to comment on that. It's so sad. It's so, so sad. Somebody said Jeffrey throwing shade at Michaela. Oh my God, that would be such a good video to make. I made it already. But thank you. But that would be a really good video to make. That's why I made it 3 days ago. And then everybody else made it. But I appreciate that. Thank you. That is a good video to make. I made it. Nobody watched it. Okay, somebody said that was shade. Okay, and I hope that you appreciate that, Katie. Somebody said, Katie, you're my good Judy. I'm just joking with you. But so many people do give me recommendations of videos, and I'm like, so I made that video 3 days ago, and nobody cared. Okay. Somebody said more AITA. Am I the asshole? Are you the asshole? Are we not the asshole? Let's be the asshole together. Oh, that was pretty good. Okay. Yes, more AITA, rant video, Ethan Klein drama. I don't know anything about the Ethan Klein drama. I don't watch him like that. Okay. Anyone who has fallen off in the past few years that you think could make a comeback? Do you know what? Somebody just messaged me, DM'd me the other day. I never did videos about him to begin with, so it's not like I'm going to start now. But somebody DM'd me about, what are those twins? Those twins' names? Grayson and Hasten Dolan. Grayson and Ethan Dolan. Is that their names? I was like, didn't they put out a cologne and then they left? Where did they go? And then somebody messaged me. I was just thinking about it the night before. And I like messaged somebody and I said, whatever happened to the Dolan twins? You remember them? And they're like, I don't know. All these people that just leave, you know? Did they just save enough of money and they bought a bunch of apartment complexes or something? They were smart if they did, you know? But anyway, I was like, whatever happened to those two guys or whatever? And then that very next day, somebody DM'd me and they go, oh, Grayson and Ethan Dolan both got married. And I was like, they did? And it just says online that one of them got married, maybe another one just got married or something like that. I don't know. I wish them the best of luck. I know that their dad passed away and it was so tragic and sad and stuff like that. But people really like them. I think if the Dolan twins came back, I mean, I never really watched them. But I think if the Dolan twins came back, I think they could make it. I think Jenna Marbles. I think if Jenna Marbles came back tomorrow, I mean, her views would be off the charts. I think, you know, I understand why Jenna Marbles left. I really, really understand why Jenna Marbles left, okay? I think if Jenna Marbles came back, you know, because right now it's like YouTube or TikTok. Like people love to watch TikToks because they like short form content, or people love to watch YouTube because they love long form content. I think that if Jenna Marbles came back, I think she single-handedly, and I know people are going to disagree with me on this, I think Jenna Marbles could single-handedly revamp YouTube. I think enough people would start watching her again that I think a lot of the old I mean, she was so talented and so original. I mean, she's one of the very first people that I ever watched. I remember watching her Disney princess video. I remember watching her and her dogs and all this kind of stuff. My cousin the other day, she swore her name was Gina or Jenna. I was like, Caroline, it's Gina or Gina or Jana. I go, Caroline, it's Jenna Marbles. She's like, I'm pretty sure I used to watch all her videos. I was like, I did too. But I think that if Jenna Marbles came back, I understand her wanting to leave. I understand her having enough of it. I mean, you know, so much ugliness has come out in the last couple years about how Shane Dawson talked about people behind the scenes, how Jeffree Star talked about people, how Trisha Paytas has talked about people, how Colleen Ballinger has talked about people. And these are just 4 people that I covered on my channel, you know? How James Charles talked about people, how all these people talked about people. You know, and that's just people that I've covered over here. Times that by 100, and those are all your coworkers that you've risen up to in 10 years. I'm sure she had enough of it. I'm sure that she had enough of the fake bullshit. I do not blame her for 1 second. I don't blame Jenna Marbles for 1 second on dipping out and being like, see ya, out, right? You know, she got on a video and she made that apology video about those fish, that fish tank. That very unneeded apology, okay? And we got people that are doing such problematic shit as having group chats with minors and people dipping into people's minors like James Charles and Colleen Ballinger, and they can't take any accountability for it, and they have a thriving career. And Jenna Marbles, for her love of animals and her love of her audience, that was also why it was, gets into this very long apology video about buying the wrong, like, fish tank or whatever it was. And then people still came for her. I bet she was like, nah, bitch, I'm out. No, this is it. You got predators over here? You got predators over here, okay? And I'm getting into a video trying to do the right thing for my audience and for my love of animals. And you all want to come for me for this shit? I'm out. I'm out. I'm not doing this anymore. This is ugly. This is nasty. And I think she proved a point. You know, and Jenna Marbles is somebody that for years and 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 years was at the #1 of making the most money on YouTube, okay? And not only as a YouTuber, let's not forget that, but as a woman. And that is very, very important, okay? Because YouTube is a very male-dominated environment. People don't want to say that it is, but PewDiePie's been at the top for years and years and years. You know, even in the beauty industry. It was not really ever women. It was Jeffree Star and James Charles going back and back and back and forth. So I hope she took that money. I hope she put it into savings. And I hope she is living a good life. Okay? I love her and Julian. And I think that Jenna Marbles, if she ever chose to come back, I think she could just change the entire internet. Because this is the thing. Okay? Jenna Marbles wouldn't come back with a bunch of clickbait and a bunch of like blah, blah, blah bullshit for views. We know she don't care about that kind of stuff. She come back because she wants to on her terms. Okay? For her love of doing what she did. That's why she'd come back. And she'd change YouTube because what she'd say is, I ain't here for a bunch of sponsorships. I ain't here for a bunch of views. I don't give a shit about the TikTok. I'm here because I want to be back. I'm here because I chose to be back. I'm here because I love the people that watch me for years and years and years. She's one of the reasons why I started. When I started watching YouTube back in the day, none of these people were even making money on YouTube. None of them, you know? The Glozell Greens and the Jenna Marbles and all these people, they weren't even making money off YouTube back then. You know, I can remember when they started talking about the first checks they were getting on YouTube. They did it because they loved it. You talk about socials changing things. Everybody's so money motivated anymore. You know, money's great. Money's nice. It pays the bills. It gives you nice things, right? But when you become so obsessed with money that everything that you're putting out there, everything that you were so loved and passionate about becomes dominated by money, then you've lost sight of what you were really doing to begin with. And I think Jenna Marbles stepped away and said, I'm done. I'm done with all of it. So, good for her. Somebody said, please talk about Johnny Silvestri. He shouldn't get to run away from what he did. Where is he these days? Where is that Johnny Silvestri, that Colleen Ballinger stuff? Oh, here it is. Emmy said Q&A. It's coming, girl. It's coming. Somebody said, loving the AITA videos. Oh, thank you so much. Simply obsessed with Sarah Gibbons. Okay, that video is coming. I'm looking into it. There was a lot with that, okay? Somebody asked me, the Smile lady buying Jeffree Star's old house in I don't know anything about that. I saw a couple people put videos about it. If I did that video, nobody would watch it. They wouldn't even care. Jeffree Star thinks he's so relevant. He exposed Michaela and a girl. You do not pull views. Nobody cares about you, Jeffree Star. That's why you're having to tip yourself on TikTok, okay? Because you are so irrelevant. You can't sell your own makeup. Nobody want to watch your TikToks. Nobody even cares what you have to say, okay? You should have put out that drama about James Charles that you've been teasing all these years. Number one, because it would have been the right thing to do. Okay? To let people know who he really was as a person. But you know what? You calling out all these people, Jeffree Star, it's like 2 wrongs don't make a right, okay? You calling out all these people now, and you calling out all these people from the past, don't make you the greatest person on the face of the earth today. So I don't really care who bought his house. You know, it is what it is. Anyway, we need a drama video about Sob and Robin. Oh my God, okay. It's kind of old tea from a few weeks ago, but the crumble cookie Australian drama. Some people sent that to me. I don't know much about it. A couples video. Alex and I haven't done. Did we do one? No, we didn't do one for his birthday when we were in Mexico. We could do a couples video soon. Mr. Beach Lunchly Mold. Okay, make a spooky Halloween rant video. Oh my God, Marie, you read my mind. Okay. Somebody asked me about Liam Payne again. I'm not going to discuss that. Something true crimey. True crimey. Well, you know, I do live in Indiana, and people have been asking me to cover the Delphi thing. But the problem is that, because the court trials are going on right now, I've read the books, I've kept up with it, I know enough about it, but I don't know enough about it to report on it every day. And I think it would be negligent to come on here and do like one video acting like I know enough about it, so not. But there is some follow-up with the Herb Baumeister case at Fox Hollow Farm, so if you guys would like me to do a follow-up on that, I can do that. Things which happened on YouTube which you thought would lead to drama but didn't. Oh, that's interesting. I actually read that one yesterday when you left that comment. I was thinking about it. I was like, what are things that I thought would be bigger drama? Well, I'll be honest with you. Things that have happened in the last 2 years. Okay, this is the thing. I think that partly because of us drama channels, partly because of the people that did it, I think there was such an oversaturation of problematic behavior that I think that people just really aren't surprised by it anymore, okay? The things that we're talking about today, Colleen Ballinger, like my video the other day of her showing up at the school, that would have been such a huge issue 5 years ago, 6 years ago. The Rob E. Christie stuff, okay, with the school and all this kind of stuff, that would have been such a huge issue 5 or 6 years ago. I mean, that would have literally been channel cancellation for Robbie DeChristie. I'm not saying that it should have been. I'm just saying it would have been. Enough people would have covered it. It would have been a huge issue. I even really think, like, the Colleen Ballinger stuff, the fact that she's even still filming regular videos, I mean, I'm kind of surprised that it didn't, that stuff. James Charles still having a career today, I mean, like, that surprises me. You know, like I said, watch who you want to watch, support who you want to watch, but that surprises me. A lot of stuff that's happened throughout the years. The Trisha Paytas and Shane Dawson falling out, I was kind of really surprised that didn't get a lot more attention than it did through the years. I don't know, there's a lot of stuff that I've really kind of been surprised that back when we were covering drama at the very beginning, and I'm talking about 2016 to 2017, okay? Like a palette reveal from Jeffree Star, you know, and Manny MUA releasing it between a Thursday and a Friday could pull 30 or 40,000 views on any of our channels. And today, you know, somebody having a person that has predatory allegations going and speaking at a high school, nobody's really getting that many views on that except for Adam McIntyre, who is directly involved in that story. So that's kind of crazy to me, you know, that like it's like what we cared about years ago. And I think that that's partly because of the drama channels covering so much. And I think also, I mean, I'm part, you know, of all that. And I think also it's part of the fact that people started doing so much problematic shit and then they wouldn't apologize for it because nobody else did. And so they just were like, I don't really care. I'm just going to be problematic and I'm just going to live my best life. And if you don't like me, don't like me and whatever. And so I think people were just so saturated. I mean, if I came out with a video tomorrow and was like exclusive evidence on the fact that James Charles was dipping into somebody else's DMs, would you guys be surprised? That video might get 10,000 views. Nobody would be surprised by it at all because it's happened so many times at this point, right? And that's what's surprising to me more than anything, okay, is that a known, self-proclaimed predator like James Charles is still existing in these spaces and has a very young audience, and people seemingly are like okay with that and still watch his videos and buy his products and support him. It's like, it's crazy to me, you know? And like I said in a couple of videos of mine ago, it's just out, and people think that like I have hatred for these people. I mean, it's not necessarily hatred. It's the fact that I don't understand people supporting known self-proclaimed predators. Like, that's bizarre to me, okay? And I don't care who you are. I don't think anybody would do that if your kids were directly affected, your grandkids were directly affected by it, if your family members, if your neighbor, if a kid of a friend. So it's easy. Like, somebody asked me about, you know, distancing the art from the artist. It's interesting that people can be like, well, they're just allegations. They're pretty serious allegations, you know, when you talk about James Charles and Colleen Ballinger. And the fact that people can kind of look past that, because I love this person so deeply. There's a lot of people out there to love. There's millions and millions of people on YouTube and TikTok. Go find you somebody else, you know? Or if you continue to follow them. But come out, if you're going to say that, don't make excuses and say, well, there's none of this, or this is not true. No, you know it's true. We know it. I know it's true. We all know it's true. We saw the evidence, right? We saw James Charles get in a video and apologize for it. We saw the evidence of the Colleen Ballinger thing. So if you're going to say it, just say, yes, I'm fully aware that these people have these problematic histories, and I'm going to continue to support them anyway. You know, come out. The fact that people, this is what kills me, right? Is the fact that people will deny what's out there and say, well, you're doing this or you're doing that, or it's cancel culture like the teachers at that school said and whatever. What that is, okay, it's furthering this narrative that's allowing them to continue in that behavior, right? Like, if you want to say, I have fully looked at this person, and you know what, I am such a fan of theirs, I don't really give a shit that they hurt a bunch of minors. I don't really give a shit that they hurt somebody else's kids or they hurt a bunch of people. But what that says is that says more about who that fan is than it really does about that person. So to continue to like that person, we have to act like that's not true. It never happened, right? Instead of just acting like, and you know what? I have made this very, very clear through the years. There's a lot of people that I have liked through the years. I'm not just talking about influencers. I'm talking about musicians, okay, and things like that. That if they came out and did something problematic, like Roseanne, when she came out, I mean, I loved Roseanne for years and years and years, okay? I feel like she has kind of lost it a little bit, you know? And so I struggle with people when they come out and they do really problematic stuff that I love. But I wouldn't have a problem coming out and saying, like, if Stevie Nicks tomorrow did something problematic and being like, I love Stevie Nicks, but, right? I wouldn't have a problem doing that. I feel like there's like this, when you talk about parasocial relationships and these relationships people build, I mean, people, the thing is when you watch people through the years, it's like that person helped you through college or helped you through your first job or helped you through your pregnancy or helped you through a really hard time or bad relationship just by watching them. But they don't know who you are, you know? And there are real victims out there. I think that's the thing that's the most surprising to me. You know, it's not that I hate these people. What's surprising to me is the people that say, you hate these people. Whenever anybody says that to me, like, you hate somebody, I mean, in all honesty, okay? Like, let's just be for real, okay? In all honesty, what is really wrong with somebody hating a predator? I mean, let's just be for real, okay? But when somebody says that to me, you have a hatred for these people. Okay, what that says is you have a love for these people, and you're not looking at what they've done at all to these victims, you know? Because then maybe you might even just continue to watch your videos but not say anything. Okay, but no, like you're defending them with what is out there. Like that's so surprising to me about all that what's going on today, you know? So anyway, somebody said, YouTuber from the past, 5+ years, who were popular but who now no one remembers. God, I don't even know. Well, you know, when I started on YouTube, one of the reasons why I started my vlog was because of this couple, Will and RJ at Shep689. And they got divorced years ago and stopped their channel and stuff like that. But I don't think anybody talks about them anymore. They used to get like consistently like 50, 60,000 views of vlog. And they vlogged every day for like 7 years or something like that. So Will and RJ, there was like a whole group of a lot of those people back in the day. Tyler Oakley, nobody really talks about it anymore. I think Tyler Oakley just came back and did I mean, I think he's big on Twitch with gaming and stuff like that, but I don't go over to Twitch, so I don't know. But I think he's big over on Twitch with gaming, and I think he just came back and did a YouTube video. I just watched it a while ago, something like, I've been gone for so long or whatever, I don't know. It was whatever. Somebody said, do more true crime. Somebody said, how about a Q&A? It's coming. Moldy Lunches, Mr. Beast, and Rosanna Pansino. Excuse me. I know it's not drama, but I'd love to hear your opinions on the Delphi case as a local. Okay, I might do that. Can we get a fall candle review? I've done a couple of those already. People are talking about Jacqueline, her sobriety. I don't know anything about that, and I probably will not comment on that. Amanda's TikTok live streams from 1,000 Pound Sisters. I didn't even know that she was doing that. Review celebrity Halloween costumes. Oh my God, there are some really, really smart Halloween costumes out there this year that I saw. And I love your AITA videos. Your sassy vibe makes me laugh the whole time. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, I think that's all I'm going to read for today. If you guys have videos that you would like me to make, put them in the comment section below. If you have topics you would like me to address, please put it in the comment section below and let me know what you think in the comment section below. You know, I always just share my opinion over here, and I also try to sometimes share my life experience. I have no problem with you guys sharing your life experience and your opinions in the comment section below. Somebody said to me the other day, they commented, and they said, let's see how long this comment stays up here, because my last couple of comments got deleted. I have not deleted a comment on any of my channels in quite some time. I mean, it's literally been probably 6 months that I've deleted a comment from any of my channels. And that's the God's honest truth on my dog's life, on my mom's life, on my husband's life, on my life, okay? And I don't really care. I know even though I said that, people won't believe it. What I will say is this, okay? I rarely ever delete comments. I do block people. And if I block somebody, it's because over and over and over again, they have shown not a difference of opinion, but the fact that their total purpose is just to come for me over and over again. And it's like, you're obviously not very happy watching my videos, so maybe it's time to help you leave. That being said, I don't even know the last time I blocked somebody. I mean, it's been months since I blocked somebody. I haven't deleted a comment or blocked somebody in a long time. Now, I do know that, like, a lot of people's comments are like, they'll send me their comment. They'll say there was nothing wrong. And I'll say, I don't know why it got, you know, deleted or whatever. It might be because of YouTube. I have no idea why. So I just want to put that out there and say that. Please share your experience. Please share your comments in the comment section below. You know what I mean? And yeah, so that's where we're at. So... and let me know what you guys want me to talk about, and put it in the comment section below. And it's Halloween week. Everything's so spooky. From Crystal from Roseanne. And I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.